This is Kia.
Yeah, that's Kia. That's accurate. Oh no, he's hot. Yeah. That sounds about right. Marco says, Tori told me about Let's Play and I saw a good playlist and went, click, Gmod. I think my favorites to watch from them are definitely... Yeah, that wasn't much of a fight. That's why I said, I think we can get these two done today. And then be left at 6 to finish, so... oh. Do you want to read this, or should I?
Alright, now let's go back to Dorga's house. Dorga and Una are waiting.
We could do that, or we can make a pit stop before we go there.
Ooh.
Nothing else in here, right? I can just exit.
Yeah, you can just exit. So head back to the statues of the quest to the west.
Okay.
So do the hopping puzzle to get out.
And I can switch back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you probably stored it already.
Yeah.
We gotta take off his stuff, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Marco.
Yeah, thank you. Do we want to try anything else with him, or... I guess we'll go back to Dragoon for now. Maybe...
Sounds like chocobos. Yeah, I like their Gmod. I like their Minecraft. I enjoy watching them play board games, which is Let's Roll. What else? They've been recently playing some Deep Rock Galactic with Defined by Kai. And that's been pretty fun. Also, they've been playing, you know, Among Us, which, I mean, was entertaining to start with, and now I'm just like, I'm kind of tired of Among Us. I feel like it's kind of been done to death right now.
Yeah.
And that definitely isn't just because I'm kind of jealous that, you know, they have people they can play with who, like, are generally chill. And unfortunately, a lot of the people I know are poor about Among Us, so I'm just like, no. No. Yeah, modded Among Us is good, although they are going to be making a lot of those mods standard now.
I actually only just, like, I randomly hopped into a stream earlier today of Among Us and saw some different things that they had made, and I'm like, what is all this?
Yep.
What are some of the things that, like, the biggest mods going on around now?
Well, from what I saw a while back, the biggest mods were having CrewLink, which is basically like CrewLink makes it so that you have a voice chat that links up to the game that you can only hear people if you're like next to them. So there's like an actual local radius talk. but like if you're across the map, you can't hear people. And then the other one that I've noticed people doing a lot of was extended roles, which basically means like they're adding things like the sheriff, who the sheriff gets the ability to kill one person, I think it is. And if they kill an innocent person, then they die. If they kill an imposter, then they get to live.
Nice.
But it also adds a jester whose whole goal is to get voted out. Like if they die to a sheriff or an imposter, obviously, you know, they don't win. But if they get voted out by the crew, then they win the game.
That's strange. Like I can understand. I can understand it as a game mechanic, but I'm just like, what would? How would you explain that as in story? Which, you know, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I think it's something fun to add, but my brain automatically still just thinks like, what would be the explanation for that?
I mean, I think definitely story-wise it's hard to explain it, but when you think about like the way the player base works, it makes sense.
It definitely
there's
adds
also
another level of complexity to figuring people out.
Yeah. There's also a medic who I believe can shield one person from one attack.
Oh.
Though if they die, then their shield also goes away. And if I remember correctly, the other thing they can do is, like, if they find the body soon enough, they can actually tell who killed the body.
Oh, wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, but the longer it takes for them to find the body, the less information they get.
Yeah. That's
so, like, it dwindles down that if you find it, like, 10 seconds later, then you get the full information. If you find it 30 seconds later, you only get the color of the person. Or not even the color, but, like, I can't even remember, like, all the details because it's been so long since I've seen it. I mean, the extended roles is basically the Town of Salem mod. Because Town of Salem is essentially the same game concept, but without the mini games.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Marco says, Assassin has to be my favorite added role in with you. Guess people's role and kill them mid-meeting with is nuts.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Crazy. Crazy.
You're all talking, trying to figure it out, and you just hear a in sound and someone's dead.
Yep. Yep. It's wild. But I do know that, according to Among Us's recent, like, roadmap, is they do plan to add the sheriff, like, to the actual base game, as well as I think it's the jester and the medic they also want to add to the base game. But I don't think the medic will work the same way. I mean, we won't know until it fully is out. They're also adding a new map, which they only could release one little hint of. And of course, now you can actually have up to 15 people in a game.
Ooh, oh damn.
Which means, finally, you can have 3 imposters. Because the problem before with having 3 imposters in a 10-person game is that, like, it ends very quickly.
Yeah, it can end as soon as, like, 2 rounds.
Yeah, not even. It can end before the first meeting even begins. Depending on whether or not people find.
So where do we go?
So, okay, let's take a look at the map here. So, you want to follow the sand here to the left.
Okay. Left.
And then go north.
North.
And then to the left again. Wait, no, back down, back down. Too far north. Too far north. To the left. And then up.
Okay.
And then get out of the airship there.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
Okay. Phew. Oh, I panicked. I'm just like, oh no, it's gonna fucking die. All right. So now that we've done that, reboard the invincible. You'll have to fight enemies now, but they're the same weak ones as before. Fly up, jump right, then fly up and right. Land below the door to the large square edifice and enter it. It leads to the Ancient's Labyrinth. Yeah, so now you can have up to 15-person games. And 3 imposters without the game ending before the first vote.
Nah. Remember when I murdered you in front of him?
If you stab me, just do it sensually. Just make it really sexy, okay?
I don't have a knife.
So,
You didn't even let me kiss her goodbye.
freaking Hales, what are you doing?
There's no point for me to live anymore.
Good time.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wild. Just absolutely crazy. I also remember the time that John said BRB laundry, and everybody believed him, and then the bastard fucking killed me in the admin's office. And then somebody found me. Like, John went back to where he was standing before, and somebody found me, and like, the vote began, and John's just like, oh hey, what did I miss? I'm back. And fucking...
Oh no, my
Nobody
favorite.
trusts the laundry play.
My favorite was like, first of all, we did one round in which you had a visual task, so you kept wiggling at people, and I didn't know what that was. So then after, you know, you explained that during one of the meetings, you know, I followed you and saw you, and you know, you did your task. And then the next game, I was like, oh, I have a visual! So I kept wiggling at people trying to get them to come, and you were the only one who came, and in the middle of me doing it, you just killed me.
Yeah. It was good. Also, Marco says, remember when I voted Coco out unopposed? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Oh yeah, and then there's the time that I murdered right in front of Marco and then framed him.
Oh, I remember another one where you also murdered someone right in front of him, and it was like the last kill you needed, and then he just, as it was ending, he just goes, you just killed that man right in front of me, like the horror in his voice.
I think there was also, if I remember correctly, there was another round where both Moon and I were the imposters, and Marco, like, we followed Marco, and he was like the one that we basically picked to kill, and like, we killed him and the round ended.
Oh,
And it's just like, we murdered our son. we can have fun Among Us games.
yeah.
Just
Just,
Gotta be chill about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta be chill. But yeah, I'd probably be down for doing some Among Us games with like the mods and everything. Definitely stream them because it can get wild. Those were good times, yes. Man, I still gotta get dressed and then feed the animals and then also, like, throw some stuff in the bag that I'm taking. I have been very productive today, as you can tell. In other words, not productive at all. But I mean, hey, this is like the perfect mentality to go to the doctor with and talk about my depression.
Whatever helps. Ooh.
You know what, Kia? That's fair. Because, like...
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm in the same boat. It's the Earth Crystal.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, there are definitely moments that I remember fondly, but I feel like once the initial novelty runs off, and once, like, you actually know the game, and that anxiety sort of just builds.
It's the Earth Crystal. Under order of Sir Zand, I shall bury you in the darkness. Okay, some rocks are gonna come punch her face in. Oh no, he's hot.
Twin. Wink wonk.
Yeah, no, Kia, I kind of run into the same problem. Like, I'm not good at those games, and I'm not a good liar. But also, people seem to think I'm lying when I'm telling the truth. So, I kind of had, like, a lot of problems playing the games with, like, certain people because, like, people who are really good at the game would just be able to pin everything on me. And it would just end up getting me really frustrated because it's like being gaslighted all over again. So, yeah.
You know what I think would be kind of fun, and I feel might reduce that for me again, if it was just like a role-playing thing and we just derped around.
Yeah. Like, that's the reason why I do stress that, like, for games like Among Us, you need a good group of people who, like, don't take the game so seriously. Where it's just like, yeah, we could focus on winning, or we could just focus on having fun. And, like, doing silly things. Oh, that's the other thing they're adding, is they're finally adding, like, official other game modes like hide and seek.
You know, I
to
heard the hide and seek thing. How is that something that allows the crewmates to win? How do they win that? Or is it supposed to be that it's not really about, like, there isn't anything for where either side wins or loses, it's just finding each other?
My understanding with the hide and seek that came out before, like, that people were doing, is basically the way that you win as a crewmate is you finish all the tasks before everyone is murdered.
Oh.
Because the ghost can still do tasks, which is kind of the point, is like, you have to keep doing tasks while you're dead so that crewmates can win.
Gotcha.
The imposter wins by murdering everybody, but because the imposter has low vision and, like, can't use anything to really help them, like, it becomes hard for them to actually, like, find people.
Gotcha. So, like, is the imposter not allowed to vent?
I believe so.
Okay.
Some rules say that the imposter isn't allowed to vent. Other people play it where they allow the imposter to vent. I feel like it's unfair to allow the imposter to vent, considering that they have generally, like, increased speed and everything. So.
Aw, Key, I'm sorry about that. I'll
Yeah.
I'll definitely work to telling folks that you're really not like that, and that it was a joke that we took too far. I'm really sorry about that. Because I've also been on the receiving end of that, of when, I make a joke that I'm okay with saying about myself, but then other people continue to, spread rumors, not even spread rumors about it, but, talk to other people about it.
Yeah. For me, I personally am fine with it sometimes. Amy literally said the other night that, they can't trust me when it comes to games. And I'm just like, hey now, I'm not that bad. If something would genuinely kill you and, ruin your enjoyment of the game, I will say something. And I'll be like, hey, maybe don't do that. But if it's something where it's like, that's not really gonna hurt you, it might give you a little scare or something, I'll just be like, I don't know, find out. Take the power which lies within me and rid this world of the dark cloud.
I was just gonna say, I don't think Moon would appreciate that line.
Yeah.
Unless it's 2. Unless they add rid the world of Dark Cloud 2, then they might be okay with it.
Maybe.
Yay!
Yay! Crystal of Earth! Now we have the last 2 jobs available to us, which should be the Summoner and something else. The Silk's Tower was built by concentrating the power of light. Zand is trying to summon the Dark Cloud there using our power. Light Warriors, go to the Silk's Tower and stop the Demon King Zand.
Is there anything else in this place?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty.
That was the only thing here.
Pretty fucking huge for just that.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling we'll be going back there briefly. Because I think it is mentioned again. Okay, you can just stop now. Okay, yeah, so there is more, but we can't. It's not recommended to do it quite yet until we go visit Dorga.
Okie dokie.
Guys, come on now.
Alright, well then. Let's transition to the end screen.
Hey, Banks finally came in.
Hello, dear. Oh, that's right. I need to add the Byakuya-sama ones to the list. There's this enemy in the game that's like a naga, and they have a technique they can use in which they charm one of the characters to fight for them, and you got charmed. You've been charmed like 5 times, Binks. They're fucking hot as hell, so I don't blame you, but I guess I was just feeling a little self-conscious. That I wasn't as hot as the Lamia ladies.
It's okay, Coco. I'm sure Bink still loves you. Not as much as the Lamia.
Alrighty, well, thank you everyone for coming on by. Let's see, so for the rest of the week, tomorrow is an empty day, but I might do some reading of Temurier. And if I do, that'll probably start somewhere around 8 p.m. EST. Go ahead and keep an eye on our Twitter to know if that's going to happen or not. Let's see, let's post that up there. If you enjoy what you see here and would like to see some more stuff, you can also go ahead and check out our YouTube. We have many series there, and we've been taking a small hiatus on uploads, but we will go back to uploading tomorrow, because yes, tomorrow is the 1st of July, and currently we are uploading Life is Strange Before the Storm, Subnautica, and Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. And there's going to be a new series starting up. It's going to be like a highlight series, just highlighting video highlighting moments from a series that we played. So it's going to be a little bit different, but hope you guys will enjoy that. For Friday at 8 p.m. EDT, Kime will be streaming Near Replicant. Then Saturday at 11 a.m. EDT, Kime will be streaming Gacha Games. That same day, on Saturday at 5 p.m. EDT, it is going to be all four of us, myself, Leifule, Kime, Moon, streaming The World Ends With You. Then on Sunday at 1 p.m. EDT, it's going to be myself, Kime, and Kanetsu, streaming Ultra Despair Girls, followed by more reading of Temeraire. Then we go back on Mondays at 8 p.m. EDT with Moon streaming Bug Fables, though I think maybe it might be good to see what would work better for them, since they seem to end up streaming around 9 or 10 anyway. So we will be talking about that. As always, just keep an eye on the Twitter to know exact times. And then on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EDT, Kime is streaming the award-winning Game of the Year, best game ever, My Horse Prince, the infamous mobile game. And then back on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. EDT, it is more Final Fantasy III with myself and Leifule. Let's see if there's anyone currently online that we can give a raid to.
Oh, and I guess I should say that, surprise, surprise, there will be AI the Somnium Files tomorrow.
Ooh.
And that'll be at
nice.
7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern.
Good. Well, looks like none of our usuals are online, so we'll just go ahead and end the stream right here.